Hi everyone, welcome back. I am still getting the hang of filming. I don't know why it's taking me a few videos to become unnervous. I don't know why, but today I thought we could still go over some New Year resolution type ideas. So today we're going to be talking about the 7 brands that I really want to try in 2022. I've heard a lot about these. I've watched some people try them out. I've watched some people create these products, and I'm just really curious. So here are the 7 brands that I'm super excited to try out in 2022. So before we get started, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and we'll get going. Today I tried out a new type of eyeliner. This eye looks pretty good. This eye, it's not my favorite, but I mean it could be worse. So if you're interested in what products I used to create my face today, they are listed in the description below. The first brand that I want to talk about is Undone Beauty. I follow Rose on Instagram. I absolutely love watching her Instagram tutorials and all of her stories. She's so fun to watch and just entertaining. Plus she likes to teach you what she's doing, and I just think she's phenomenal. But her and her husband Ben did come out with a beauty line, and their first product is actually brushes. Speaking of things that I want to try out, I actually already purchased some brushes from her. I picked up 5 of, I think there might be like 8 or 9, maybe 10 brushes. But I picked up 5 of them. So this is the one that is super popular. I've been seeing it on other channels quite frequently. She likes to use it as a blush brush, but I've also seen people like to use it for foundation. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to use it, but let me tell you, these brushes are so soft. These are probably the softest brushes I have. So I'm super excited to use them. I will say I have used one because I couldn't resist. And that is the E27. It's this little kind of flared brush. And it's meant to help with like detail work. I've also seen Rose use it for like putting down a transition shade and blending transition shades. So I was really curious about this one. I used it for an eyeliner type smudged look, and I really liked how it performed. I also picked up the E29, which is like a big fluffy brush. The E28, which is still pretty fluffy, but it's kind of tapered, so it's a little skinnier. And the C31 brush, which she likes to use as like a eye primer brush and to like fix around the eye areas. So I do have a few more brushes to try, and I'm really excited to have them. So Undone Beauty, these brushes are definitely one on my to try list for 2022. I love Rose, so Undone Beauty was just like a no-brainer for me. I am going to scoot over now so I can pop up some pictures for you of the products that I want to try. The next brand that I'm super interested in is Danessa Myricks. I have heard a lot of good things, a lot of different products. The products that I'm most interested in are the Balm Contour, the Vision Cream Cover Adjustable Foundation and Concealer, and the Infinite Chrome Flakes. I've seen so many makeup looks with the Chrome Flakes that I just am so excited to get my hands on them. I have been looking at the website, and a couple of the shades that I wanted are sold out already, so I'm just kind of waiting to see if they'll come back in stock before I make my purchase. But I've heard really good things about the brand. I know there's like a cream eyeshadow liner type product that a lot of people are loving in some other reviews that I've seen. Danessa Myricks was another one up there at the top that I definitely wanted to give a try this year. The third brand that I want to try out this year is Makeup Forever. I've heard many good things about this brand. I've also heard not so good things about this brand, and I'm just curious. I think one of their newest releases is their Ultra HD Matte Setting Powder, and I have only seen good things about that powder, so that's the product that I'm most curious in trying. One of my favorite YouTubers, Julia Adams, she really likes this setting powder, so I think I will be picking that one up soon and give it a go. I'm a huge setting powder person because I have oily skin, so if I can set the oils and try to keep them at bay, it's definitely right up my alley for sure. And if Julia Adams like it, I mean, I should probably try it. The fourth brand is actually a pricey brand. And pricey, I mean, the foundation that I want to try from them is $89. It's ridiculous. And I haven't quite justified the price yet, but I am getting married and I know that is a foundation that I would love to try to hopefully wear for my wedding day. I don't know. But it is Tom Ford. I've heard Michaela from TikTok just rave about the Tom Ford products, especially the foundations. So she is also getting married and has decided that one of the Tom Ford foundations is in like her top 4 foundations to wear. So I'm really curious on how it would work for my skin. But the product itself is the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. And I know there's a dewy foundation as well, but because I am an oily person, I definitely want to try out the matte foundation. I mean, it looks flawless on Michaela and some of the other reviews that I've seen. So I am really curious about it. I hope that it'll just be that chef's kiss type of product for me to wear on my wedding day, but I don't know. And I'm hesitant to purchase it now because it's wintertime and I am very, very pale. And I'm not getting married till August, so like I have a whole summer to tan. So I don't want to purchase the wrong shade because it's $89 and I'm not going to purchase it twice. So I'm just kind of holding off for now. But that is one of the products from Tom Ford that I do want to try. And as I was looking through Tom Ford on Sephora, I noticed there were a couple other products that I wanted to try as well. One being the Emotion Proof Concealer. I think that sounds right up wedding alley, Emotion Proof. That sounds pretty good to me. So that concealer was one. And then there was 2 perfumes that caught my eye. The first one is Lost Cherry. And then the second one is Tobacco Vanilla. Vanilla. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but I am super curious about these perfumes. I've seen one review on the Lost Cherry perfume and it took that person like about a year to actually purchase it. So I'm curious about it. I feel like the Tobacco Vanilla perfume would maybe be a little bit more my style, but I'm curious. I'd like to try them. Again, Tom Ford is an expensive brand, so I don't think the perfumes will be in the budget anytime soon, but they're on the wish list for sure. The 5th brand that I'm super interested in is Undone Beauty, and I have only seen this on one other YouTuber's page, and that is Julia Adams. I know I mentioned her earlier. I will link her channel in the description below. She's phenomenal. I love watching her. I love watching her cats, honestly. I'm an animal person, so if there are animals in your beauty channel, it's like a double whammy for me. It's perfect. But anyways, back to Undone Beauty. She has tried out quite a few products from them, and I'm just really curious. The Unfoundation Matte Tint is one she recently put up in a roundup that she really, really enjoyed. She's more gravitated towards the matte finish, but I believe there's also a dewy finish. I would also go with the matte finish just because of my oily skin, but I am curious to try it. I don't think I'll pick up the dewy version, but the matte one looks really beautiful on her, so I am wanting to try it. And then they also have a Conceal to Reveal 3-in-1 coverage palette. Julia Adams has also reviewed this product, but it's a compact, so it's a circle, but it's got 3 levels of coverage. So like the compact is a circle and it's split into 3 different sections. So one section is light coverage, one section is medium coverage, and one section is full coverage. I don't exactly know what Julia's opinions are on them. I don't think I've seen that yet, but I'm really curious. I think that's really unique from a brand to put 3 types of coverage in one product, especially for me because I am typically a more medium to full coverage type of person. But on my no makeup days, on the days I like to wear my tinted sunscreen, I think that light coverage would just be perfect for me without having to specifically buy a light coverage concealer. And then having a full coverage concealer, where if it all comes in one compact, I think that would be like extremely helpful. I mean, that's just my opinion. If you're like, just buy the lighter coverage concealer and buy the full coverage concealer, that's awesome. But I think if you can get each kind of coverage you want in one product, I think that's really innovative and creative for the brand. So I'm curious on the foundation and that concealer for sure. Before I forget about Undone Beauty, they are actually sold on Ulta's website, which I did not know about until this morning. So I'm really happy to see that they are sold on a US website, and they're actually pretty cost efficient as well. Moira Beauty is the next brand that I'm really interested in, but I will say it's towards the bottom of my list because there's only one product that I want to try from them. And it's because Rose from Rose & Ben Beauty just loves this product. And every time I see her put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I need to try that. So Moira Beauty has these Lucent Cream eyeshadows. And they're all shimmery from what I can tell. And they're just stunning. Rose likes to use them as like an inner corner highlight or a brow highlight. And she just looks beautiful in them. So I am really curious about those. I would love to try them. I have noticed that Moira Beauty is a little more cost efficient. I don't know if they're sold on Ulta or not, but they do have their own website. I did go check out the website. So I am curious on that cream shadow, and I will probably pick up one or two of them since they are cost efficient. My seventh brand that I want to talk about is not quite like a full new brand. The brand is called Glowish by Huda Beauty, and I've tried Huda Beauty before. There are products I like from them and products I don't like from them, but Huda also has this like second brand, Glowish, and I'm really interested in trying some of those brands, the Glowish products. The two that I'm interested in are the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder and the Cheeky Vegan Blush Powder. I know these aren't new products by any means, and I've seen a lot of reviews on the bronzing product, but I haven't seen many, maybe one view of the blush, and there's just kind of a range of reviews that I've seen so far, so I am really curious on that one, and I don't know if it's like a complete full brand or if I have like 6.5 brands that I want to try, but Glowish has piqued my interest, and I would really like to try the bronzing powder and the blush powders, and I think I can do that this year. But yeah, those are my 6.5, 7 brands that I would really like to try out for 2022. I would love to know if you have tried any of these brands and what your opinions are on them. And if there's a brand that I didn't mention on my brands to try out, I would love to know what brands you want to try out for this year. I know at the end of the year I will definitely come back to this and let you know which brands I definitely did get a try and how I feel about them, and hopefully be specific about the products like I was in this video. But yeah, I mean, we've got a whole another year to go, and I just can't wait to try some of these products, and I am very excited, and I hope you are too. Other than that though, that's all I have for you today. I am back to my normal schedule of Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time currently. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would really appreciate it. And also hit the bell and select all in your preferences, and then you'll be notified every time I post a video. I will see you all later. Thank you.